This is another Thursday, and I'm back 11 a.m. in the morning. As decided that we'll be meeting every Thursday at 11 a.m., so I am here. Yeah, do you know what is the topic today? It's this interesting, right? Yeah, before we go ahead with the topic, let us all thank our principal ma'am, Mrs. Nutan Kamble, our vice principal man, Mrs. Kanchan Kadu, and all the teachers in the section. Great. Now we must thank everybody for the guidance because they have given us this opportunity to come to you. And today's topic, as you have seen, improving communication and improving the language skills. There are four types of language skills. What are these? How does this benefit us? How can we improve them? All these things we are going to see in this webinar. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And if you have any doubts, you can feel free to contact us anytime. The teachers of the school are always there to help you out with any problem, whichever you have. So let's continue with the topic.
Hello. So, today we are going to improve our language skills. Are you ready to improve your language skills? Let's begin. We always have to focus on English because it is the language of international communication. Do you speak English? If yes, that's great. Today we shall see the skills which we require to speak proper English. Although English is not the most spoken language in the world, it is the official language in 53 countries and is spoken as a first language by around 400 million people worldwide. This is the language which has become more dominant around the world. Most of the countries use it as mother tongue, and other countries learn it as second language in their schools. This makes English widespread. There are four skills in English language: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. If you see, listening is the input and speaking is the output. Reading is the input and writing is the output. So, when you take something, take it in, you are able to give a proper output for the same. Today we shall see how to improve our language skills. Receptive or input, that is reading and listening. You take in something when you read and when you listen. The other one is productive, that is writing and speaking. Listening is the first skill in the language. When do we listen? Yeah, we listen every day. Lectures, group discussions, brainstorming, presentation, question and answers. Right? Early in the morning, as you wake up, you start listening. There are various benefits when you listen properly. We shall now see the importance of listening. It improves your speaking and pronunciation. It develops interpersonal skills. You know and understand each other very well when you listen to someone. Receptive skill that needs active participation. You need to have active participation when you're listening. You just can't say, yes, yes, I am listening, yes, I'm listening. But when you are learning to listen, there are also some issues. What are those? We shall just find them out right now. The issues in listening skills are uncertain comprehension, speed of speech. When you find someone is talking too quickly or speaking very fast, you are unable to listen and understand them well. Familiarity with local speech, missing words, concepts, instructions, lack of confidence to ask for repetition, hearing difficulty. Sometimes you want to understand it well, but you don't have that much confidence to get up and ask them that, will you please repeat it? So here, this becomes an issue while learning to listen well. Sometimes maybe you just have hearing difficulties and that's why you don't listen. In some cases, we also find that some words are missing. When somebody speaks something just without proper grammar, the words and the concepts or the instructions go on missing. And then it becomes an issue to understand what this person is trying to say, and thus becomes an issue in learning. So, what are the solutions for this? How can you improve your listening skill? You have to you have to give your proper attention. Engage with the sounds and the words. Pay attention to what is being said. Ensure you are aware of the subject before lectures. You know that today something is going to be taught to you. Just find out what is the topic. Prepare yourself with the subject. Read key vocabulary and do background reading. Repeat it certain times into your mind. If you don't understand, ask for clarification. And the best solution is listen to radio, TV, and other media. Let's see some more listening skills benefits. Listening and the art of listening. It is not very easy to be a good listener. There are certain things you need to follow if you need to be a good listener. Listening comes first, and there is a difference between hearing and listening. Many a times parents are angry on you because they say, I'm speaking something and you're not listening properly. We'll also see the importance of listening skills. The types of listening skills are not important at this stage right now, but we'll surely see that how can you process the listening, what are the techniques of listening skills. And once you just listen to all the instructions given, I am very sure that you are going to become a good listener. People always like a good listener than a good speaker. Now listening comes first. We have seen there are four skills. The first and the foremost communication skill that we learn in our lives is nothing but listening. Remember, you are a baby, and then parents speak to you and you listen. Listening is 53%, then reading 17%, speaking 16%, and writing is just 14%. But listening is the maximum. So you need to become a very good listener. You say I'm hearing and you say I'm listening. There is a difference. And what is the difference? We'll just see it here. Hearing is simply the act of perceiving sound by the ear. No, you just are pretending that you are listening, but that means hearing. Listening is an action where you choose to actively concentrate on what you hear. Your whole body shows that you are really listening it. Hearing occurs with or without your consent. No consent is required. You just stand and you can hear the music. In listening, your brain processes the information into knowledge. Means you pay attention and everything goes down into your brain. So listening is not hearing and hearing is not listening. There is a vast difference in both of it. The process of receiving, constructing meaning, and responding to what you have heard in verbal message or non-verbal message. To hear something with thoughtful attention means listening. You need to keep your brains, eyes, and ears at the speaker. What are listening skills? Listening skills are the way to help you listen something more effectively. All the ways which will help you listen effectively are the listening skills. So, what are those? An attentive listener stimulates better speaking by the speaker. A good listener learns more than an ordinary listener. A good listener learns to detect prejudices, assumptions, and attitudes. Communication is not complete without effective listening. If you don't listen properly, you will not be able to respond, and thus the communication will not be complete. To be a good listener, you need to listen more than the ordinary one. There are lots of benefits of effective listening. It enhances your productivity, improves relations, avoids conflicts, improves understanding, improves negation skills, helps you stand out, and people always appreciate it. When you listen, you understand well. People appreciate a good listener. Now, everybody likes a person who gives time, gives a ear to listen. So, this way, there are immense benefits of listening. You have to improve your listening skill, and it will give you lots and lots of benefits. Just one thing to become a very good listener: look interested, get interested, involve yourself by responding, stay on the target, means be attentive to who's speaking, test your understanding, evaluate the message, neutralize your feelings. This is very important. Somebody says something and you say, "Yes, I'm listening," but you're busy doing your writing work or watching television and you say that I'm listening. You should be a whole body listener. Means your ears should hear, your shoulders should face the one who is talking to you. Your eyes should look in their eyes. Hands should be still. You should not keep working with the hand. Your feet should be calm and mouth should be quiet. And your brain must keep thinking about what the speaker is trying to say. And this way you become a whole body listener. Nobody will be angry with you that you are not listening. The second skill is the speaking skill. Most obvious skill, most interactive skill, develops understanding through communication. It develops personal skills and used in assessment. Speaking is very interactive. No, you talk to somebody and you get some response. That's why it helps you develop your communication skills also. It helps you building your team. You have a great bonding with the one who's listening to you. There are certain issues in speaking skills also, like lack of confidence. You might feel that you're not that confident to stand up and speak, uncertain about timing, vocabulary, and interaction. You don't know what words to use. Decoding of nonverbal information, lack of knowledge of presentation skill. You must be feeling that you are not that capable to stand up and speak in front of everybody. So, this becomes an issue while we speak about speaking skills. There are also ample of solutions which we can use and improve our speaking skills. Take every opportunity to speak. You should never miss an opportunity when you get a chance to talk. Ask many questions. So, when you ask, you speak. Use academic skill resources like presentation space. Observe native speakers. Repeat. Ask for clarification. Observe native speakers means you can find out the people who speak English very fluently. You can observe them, see the pronunciations, the tone, and then it will really help you in developing your speaking skills. There are various strategies to develop your speaking skills. And yes, some of those are here on your screen, which you can see it right now. Speaking is the process of producing meaningful symbols of sound for conveying or sharing the message, information, feeling, knowledge, etc. So you need to keep speaking in order to express yourself. It is the major skill of communication in the language, and it is perhaps the most difficult to be acquired as it enjoys minimum time duration and planning. You have to open up and speak up. Correct pronunciation is very important when you speak something. Pronunciation is an important factor of standard and effective communication. One should keep the accepted pronunciation of a particular language when speaking in that language. You should have the correct pronunciation. You should try to open up, speak up, be bold and confident enough. The next strategy which you can use to improve your speaking skill as a student, what can you do to improve your speaking skills? Let's see some of the strategies which are helpful for you. First one is creating confidence. You should be confident enough that you can do it. Once you step up, then you can go up and speak. But if you don't take the first move, you will surely lack the confidence. Then start building creative positive attitude. Create a positive attitude that you can do it. Nobody else but you can do it. Nobody can go and stand up for you and talk for you. You need to do it by yourself. So create a positive attitude. Provide opportunities for self expression. Whenever you get a chance to speak in front of some of them, you can just go ahead and talk. Express yourself. Don't miss the opportunities. Provide new vocabulary and pronunciations. Means you have to learn new words. Go to the dictionary. Nowadays we have online dictionaries. We have the correct pronunciations. Use it. Everybody has a cell in their hand. Cell is a mobile phone. There are various activities for developing the speaking skills. You can always try to develop your speaking skills, like you can just stand up and give a short speech. Think what is the topic, prepare on it, don't see it, just stand up, use your hands, use your body, and give the short speech where you have some audience. It will help you improve your speaking skill. Learn storytelling. No, give a nice pause, use your hands with your expressions, learn to say a story. After this, you can also start sharing your experiences. No, talk to your friends, your family members, speak in English. Share your experience. How did you find things around? What happened when you visited something? You can also go ahead with discussions. Yeah, make a group of your friends and discuss on a topic. You can also do a role play, dramatization, and so many other skills or activities are there which will help you develop your speaking skill. Then the third one is reading skills. The importance is it informs you about writing and writing styles. It develops knowledge of language structure. It develops your vocabulary. Like you get to know many different words when you read. And there is a certain purpose when you read. It's always helpful for you to build up with all the different skills. Reading helps you in different manners. It improves your knowledge. When you read, you also start thinking. That's why it improves your imagination. You start imagining all the things which you are reading, and thus your brain becomes very active. There are issues in reading as well, like the speed, decoding new words, vocabulary, comprehension, relevance, and volume. Maybe you must be reading but you don't understand it. So, maybe your speed is very less. So, what can we do? There are also some solutions for it. Reading is an active skill, it improves your speed. Should read smart. Read for just a skim. Read for a specific information. Do not stop to look up every word. Decode from the text. Use tools to help develop vocabulary. Textual and online. Means if you come across some difficult word, try to find out its meaning. What is reading actually? Reading is not very difficult. With practice, you can become a very good reader. Reading helps you in many different ways. When you read, you use your eyes, and as I said, you imagine, so it helps to make your brain active as well. In order to read fast, you need to use more of your brain. Reading fast means reading efficiently. In order to do this, you need to read purposefully and interactively. Just for the sake of reading, you cannot read, but your brain should work with the same speed. Here's a small activity. Can you read what is on the screen very, very quickly? Red, blue, white, yellow, blue, green, red, purple, black, blue, orange, red, purple, red, brown, blue, yellow, green. Great. Now, try to read it faster than I read. After you complete this, just say the color instead of reading the word. Like green, red, black, blue, purple, red, black, red, yellow, yellow, green, and so on. So that would be great if you try doing it. It will be really interesting, and I really liked this activity a lot. Do give it a try. Now, reading must be purposeful. Okay, it is purposeful. The way you read something will depend on your purpose. Like, why do you read the newspaper? To get knowledge about what is going on. Why do you read a novel? To get to know the story. So, it is always purposeful. Improving reading skills. interest, initiative, practice. Bad grammar you have, that is why you fail. So, it will help you improve your grammatical errors also. So, reading is important because it develops the mind. Understanding the written word is one of the way the mind grows in its ability. Teaching young children to read helps them develop their language skills. It also helps them learn to listen. So, do give importance to all the skills which we have seen today. Now, let us go to the last skill of the language, that is the writing skill. Writing is the main method of assessment. You give your exams in writing way. Strict methods and conventions in academic writing, various formats, styles, functions depending on subject. Essential skill for exams. Errors more obvious. So it is very important because all your tests and examinations, assessments are done in this mode. It is very strict in academics. Then there you have to follow various formats and styles on the subject you follow. Like in English, you are writing a letter, there is a format. If you are writing a composition, the format is changed. So you have to focus on all of these things. There are issues like lack of knowledge of key language structure, word, sentence, paragraph, text. Differences between style in native country and UK. Register and purpose, note taking, paraphrasing, academic conduct. So there are various issues when you come to writing skills. Maybe you don't know the way you have to form the sentence, what is the correct word, how should the paragraph be written. So all these things come under the issues of writing, but there are solutions for every issue or every problem. Same is there with the solution for writing skills. Use learning development group resources, class, appointment, workspace for support. Engage in the process of writing for academic purpose. Be aware of academic conventions. Disclose learning needs. Dyslexia for further support. So you can follow the solutions. If you have any doubt, you can always ask. One of the best method to communicate is writing. Writing is one of the oldest known forms of communication. In today's age of information and technology, writing has become a lost art. I personally love writing a lot. Writing letters, quotes, notes, and nowadays we can find that it has become a lost art. It is vanishing day by day with the emerge of technology. Why written communication? It creates a permanent record. It allows you to store information for further reference. It is easily distributed. All recipients receive the same information necessary for legal and binding documentation. Written records are very important when we talk about legal matters. No, it can be stored so that we can refer in future. Writing skills. It is a requirement for a good career. More than nice things to have, it is a necessity. Your writing becomes your personality. As a professional, it is crucial to write well. No, you are taking education, you should have proper writing skills as well. It gives a nice impact on the person who sees your writing. It describes your personality. The ability to write does not require a unique talent or an outstanding mental ability. Everyone has the basic skills necessary to write well. A basic communication can be done well through writing. Nowadays, we have come up with so many social medias, and there too, it is very, very important to know the writing skills. You have to text, you have to chat. All you require is a good writing skill. You can become a good writer with correct spellings, clear pronunciations, correct use of grammar. Use proper connectors. Have a range of vocabulary, means have many words. Proper sentences you should build. And practice is the most important. To improve all of the skills which we have seen today, you need to practice. Keep practicing. Read, listen, write, and speak. And I'm sure you will definitely improve your language skills. All these skills together is going to help you become a wonderful person with a good personality to whom everybody will look upon. So, do you speak English? Yes, that's great you speak. But now it's time to improve your skills of the language. Remember, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Keep improving those, and I know you are just going to rock the floor. If there is anything in this seminar that you have missed or didn't understand, you can get back to me.
So, how did you find it? I hope it was a little bit useful for you at least. Whereas, from my point of view, it was totally beneficial. If you must have paid attention to it, it is really going to help you in many different ways. It is giving you opportunities and spaces to know how can you improve yourself. So if you focus on those, I really believe that you're going to be very fluent in speaking English. I hope this was really helpful. Once again, thanks to our principal ma'am and vice principal ma'am. Have a great day and let's meet back same day, same time, but in the next week. Till then, see you. Take care. Bye bye.